welcome to AltaVoz, or better said, welcome back to AltaVoz.
Yes.
This is, I think, the third time. What are your impressions? I mean, you still have to play tonight, but what have you seen till now? What's your impression about this night?
This night, actually, the last time I was here in January, it was not so super full, but also really nice. And this night, for me, it seems to be really crowded, and I'm very excited to play.
We had several conversations before getting actually in front of the camera. One of the most significant issues was how much has a DJ has to play during a set. I mean, maybe 90 minutes is enough. Maybe a good DJ needs more.
Yeah, you know, I mean, more is always better. Not always, but usually it's for me 2 or 3 hours, or like 3 hours is good to spread something and to go a little bit with the people, really get them and getting a little bit more intimate time with them. But it's not always possible, huh? And I mean, it's both a challenge. It's a challenge to play 3 hours, it's also a challenge to play 90 minutes. Actually, I extended my time, I get 2 hours now. I made a little bit of a deal with Max. So said, yeah, 2 hours would be nice, but I mean, you know, you have to respect it also. It's compressed.
Do you already know what you're going to play?
No, no. I have some tracks which I want to drop, but I will decide in the last minute what I do. This is the challenging and thrilling thing about it. Huh?
Are you watching a lot the crowd in front of you? Because we got some DJs that are just focused on what they're doing.
No, I mean, in the past when I was not so, when I didn't have so much skills, I was also looking more on searching music, looking on the DJ booth. And now as more confident I get, as more I'm in advanced with the selection, as more I try to be with the people and also really watch the people. Of course, because I mean at the end I'm giving a service and I have to see what's going on and I always try to understand them. Maybe it was better I go into this direction. You know? It's always a searching process also. Huh?
Another topic we discussed before was the fact that you can be a producer or you can be a DJ, and very rarely you can be both or do both very well.
Yeah, there's a few who are really good in both, but it's two different professions. The one thing is to produce music and the other thing is to be an entertainer and be a DJ. And it's not automatically that when you make two big records that you play everywhere. I mean, you should be aware of that this is a different job and there's some experts for that, and real DJs.
I guess you are one of those real DJs.
I don't want to call myself like that, no. It's more like what I would also expect if I would just come as a normal guy and dancing, you know, and actually I try to fulfill myself what I would expect when I'm standing there and dance, and somehow I would expect from this DJ that he also sees, okay, maybe it's good to do something else, or maybe it's good to go slower, or maybe it's good to go louder, or whatever, you know. It's like, it's an interactive process, or it should be an interactive process.
Are you, honestly speaking, more into big crowds and festival or selected clubs with a limited capacity?
Both. Both is important. I mean, if you play only in small clubs, you miss the big room feeling. If you only play in big room feeling, maybe you miss the sensitivity, or you don't have the sensitivity to react in a small room. I think it's really cool if you can do both. Big room, middle room, small room. I mean, I like clubs where I have direct contact to the people, also where I can hear the sound. When I put the monitors down, and I have an impression how the sound in the room is, you know. And it's very big festivals, you're super far away and it's more abstract. But it's also nice sometimes.
The question is quite banal, but why do you like Italy that much? And why do Italians like you that much?
Italy I like because it has a very good energy. The people really celebrate the music, they celebrate themselves. And when you watch them and how funny they are together in the posses, they go to the parties, and I mean some of them are really crazy, but I like this energy, this fresh and young energy of the people in Italy. The only thing which I don't like so much is when there's too many young boys. There's some parties where you have no girls, because not a normal lady could go on a dance floor because all those boys like this, you know.
Like zombies gathering around.
Yeah, but if you have a good mixed crowd, it's really good to be in Italy, I have to say. And if they like me, I don't know why they like me. They call me the professor or something like this, you know. They trust in me. This is nice. I come to some places and I know, okay, they trust me. Tobi is playing good music for us, and nothing else I want, you know, nothing else I expect. This is what makes me happy when I see that people like it, you know.
And what makes you happy when you're not on stage? I don't know, during the weekdays when there are no club nights and whatever, and maybe you stay at home or in the studio.
I live a normal life. I'm having my friends, I go to cinema, I watch movies at home, I'm hanging out at home listening music, and of course I go to studio and produce music. I mean, for me it would be better the week would have 9 days, because then you would have more time in between the weekends. The weekend sometimes, when it comes every weekend, it's a little bit, the order is really tight.
Well, let's finish this interview with a non-musical question. Who's your favorite director then?
Oh, there's a couple of. I thought that this what was his name again? Clockwork Orange, Kubrick was really good. And I was impressed, I have to say, by David Lynch. And because he touched me in the deepest of my nightmares with his movies. And I mean, Tarantino, I have to say I'm really a big Tarantino fan also. His movies are like really a happening. I like this Michael Mann, The Heat, maybe one of the best thrillers ever. And there's a couple of directors I really watch. Also, I think this, what's her name? Sofia Coppola. It's good.
Now we know which films do you watch when you're at home.
There's so many. It's the same with the music. You have thousands of choices. And sometimes you want to watch movies with Al Pacino, sometimes you want to watch movies with, I don't know, with
Jim Carrey or something like that.
You just go through a period where you watch like one of my favorite actors is Kate Blanchett. She's amazing. She's really amazing. She makes even a bad movie adorable, like worth it to watch. She's really good.
Ask her to make some vocals.
No, I don't think so. She's too strong for me. I don't really want to meet her. She's really strong woman. But you know who I also like is Russell Crowe. I thought he's more like but he's a really smart guy. He has a lot to say, and it makes the movies even more interesting to watch with him. I think the Australian actors are really, there's some really good Australian actors.
They get a twist. That's it, Tobi. Thank you very much.
Once more.
Okay. Another success, I guess. We trust you. Thanks again.